Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. We're up and running then. He has a look out, cross into the box. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Lukaku! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And they caught Reed. Al Nassr have the chance to go the other way. No, that's been intercepted. Short changes him with that pass. Toma, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I'd be hard-pressed to find a player who's more versatile than this fella, Jordan Henderson.
Shot, surely! He's delivered all right! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Lukaku.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Yamal has the space to scheme. Beraldo.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Tries to play it through. That's a lovely, neat pass. Szoboszlai. And this is Dembele. Tchouameni, and he's had it nicked away. A nicely aimed pass, and that's a good ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Al Nassr disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Mitoma is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Antonio Silva. Szoboszlai is onto it in a flash. White wants to run onto this. White got a long way forward to join the attack. Jordan Henderson. 15 minutes till half-time. Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Alvarez! Well, that is remarkable.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Eric Garcia. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, easy pickings there. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Chouameni and Jamal. Kvaratskhelia, and he's picked it up out wide. Now that looks a decent ball. And a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Yamal goes short. Now it's Yamal. He is just caressed. He's had a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, good spread. Big chance! It's a goal kick. We are into stoppage time. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Milan go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Away we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Can he stop it going out? White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. He's in plenty of space here. And this is Dembele. Goes for a shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Dembele really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Al Nassr are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And the pass is intercepted. That's good running with the ball. That's destined for the flank. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And it's McTominay. Driving on and making good progress. White gets it clear. Chouameni. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Szoboszlai never out of the action for very long. Well, there's the clearance, and he's being shifted off it. Not the most accurate pass. Osimhen going forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shot could be on. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 5.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out. This will probably be a big far post.
Can he get away here? He's shot a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, nicely intercepted. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Jordan Henderson has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. And he welcomes it in. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Space for him to turn and look. Yilmaz, and the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yilmaz clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan have their third corner. They've played it short. Now it's close. There's the shot! Cleared away. Oh, it's come loose. Rido. Looking for the run. It's a good-looking delivery.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
Corner
7.
number 4 coming up
Viene
here.
sostituito con il numero 22. Cambio di giocatore.
Yamal with the short one. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's there to get it away. Milan have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Al Nassr are looking to break at pace. He's found the... He's one-on-one, surely! Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now he's got space here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. The keeper doing his best to put him off. And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Knocks it into space. And it's McTominay. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Could move up a gear here.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
And that has left him in a heap. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, super ball! And he's in on goal! This looks promising.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now, can they get him away? Milan have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Yamal taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Milan.